off we go on EA Sports. Jamal Agnew now to return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Vikings led out by the rookie, J.J. McCarthy. Won the national championship at the University of Michigan. Wasn't asked to throw it a ton during that championship run, but very athletic, very impressive. And Greg, he's the guy for the Vikes.
This is the moment, Mike. He's been working towards this day ever since hearing his name called on draft night, and he's put the work in over the last few months. His franchise clearly feels that he's ready to go. What did he say to us the other day, Mike? He said, I kind of have to admit, it's going to be surreal walking out on that field to take my first snap as a starting NFL quarterback. And I think once he settles in and gets rid of any early nerves, he's confident that he'll show everybody that he belongs.
And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, there's fast starts, Mike, and then there's this. It just seems like it's completion after completion, and now they find themselves in plus territory. Every team has their fringe red zone down to their red zone plan, and once you cross midfield, you got to be thinking 6, at the worst 3, but you're coming away with points.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. From the gun, here's McCarthy. And he's in. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Vikings. On now for the extra point, here's Will Reichert. He's got it. And the Vikings have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Giants led out by their quarterback, Daniel Jones. Here he is. It's year 6 in the NFL. He was the 6th overall pick back in 2019 out of Duke. And Jones still at the helm for the Giants.
There's just something special about week 1, isn't it, Mike? I mean, after months of anticipations.
Oh, the first throw of the season is intercepted. Picked off by the veteran Stephon Gilmore.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left. But this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And that is incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase of what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Giants offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10.
Half jumbo, half jumbo.
Now the former Bill and Texan Devin Singletary. And let's give it about 4 on that one. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Jones. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
So after that turnover on the opening drive, the last thing you'd want to do here, Mike, is go back on the field and just go 3 and out. So they pick up a 1st down. They're able to extend this possession. It's going to go a long way towards just settling everybody in that offensive huddle down and letting the rest of this game unfold. There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
That'll be caught by the running back, Singletary.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
He'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit-and duck for this pass rush.
Shotgun now for Jones. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Half 18, half 18. Out we go.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down.
Pass interference. Defense. That penalty is declined.
Here we go.
They'll look to run with Singletary. Powering forward. He's in. Devin Singletary. Touchdown, Giants. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants are on the board. It's 10-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Agnew on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop. Here's 2nd and 9. McCarthy. He's going to let one fly for Addison. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And we'll bring up third down. They'll put Addison in motion. To the air on third down is McCarthy. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone inside the 20. A big play for the Giants. It's a gain of 49.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now Jones. A short one there to Bellinger. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
They'll run here with Singletary. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the... From the 1, 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Calm.
Again, it'll be Singletary. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short. They'll run the sneak, and he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Daniel Jones. Touchdown, New York. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants are on top. It's 14-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. To return, it's Brandon Powell. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to come back out for this next possession. So this next drive about to get going. We remind you, coming up later tonight, the regular season premiere of Sunday Night Football. It's a good one. Playoff rematch, Stafford against Goff. The Rams and the Lions from Ford Field. That's at 8:20 Eastern. And then tomorrow, we wrap up Week 1 with Monday Night Football. Aaron Rodgers gets another shot at a Monday opener. The Jets and Niners from Santa Clara, 8:15 Eastern, 5:15 West Coast time.
And after parting ways with the Packers, Jones kind of surprised some by staying in the NFC North. He signs with Minnesota, and he joins an offense that is loaded with talented skill players. So if he can continue to be the playmaker he's been throughout his career, they've got themselves a nice young group here in Minnesota, especially on the offensive side of the ball.
And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. On play action, here's McCarthy. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the first quarter. 2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection. How can we get extra bodies and extra attention? Because we still got a long way to go in this one.
And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
Here's Ryan Wright now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Giants offense running back Devin Singletary back on the field. They'll begin with 1st down from their own 11.
Pass.
They'll give it to Singletary to begin this drive. And this will be a Giants 1st down as he'll get this up to the 22.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. Another catch from there. Numbers starting to stack up in this one. Closing in on 100 yards, and we're still in the first half. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Now, a handoff to Singletary. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
On 1st and 10, here's Jones. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. To throw, it's Jones. Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. And the defense has it. And so much for a nice game through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense. Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. McCarthy. This pass, right side. Going to be caught by Addison. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. They'll break the huddle. coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now McCarthy. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
On the return, it's Tracy. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Giants offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Singletary. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, New York. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants are out to a 21-10 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Ty Chandler now to bring it back. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a 1st down. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Two minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. To throw, it's McCarthy. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. With that, we'll take a look at the draft class from back in April. You see they went offense with their first selection, getting help at the wideout position, and they think they've got a guy who can develop into a big-time target as the years go on. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Aaron Jones that time. And that'll set up 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. The Giants offense ready to get back at it. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down.
Okay, here we go.
Here's Jones. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Cadence, lock in the cadence, lock in the...
On second down, here's Jones. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Half jumbo, half jumbo.
I'll give to Singletary on the zone read. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
They'll run once more with Singletary.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
On third down, they'll run with Tracy. They'll be brought down at the 37, but that is good enough for a first down.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
Great, 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 great. Dom Capers, Dom Capers, Dom Capers. Out, go.
One final throw before the break. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The home. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
56.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. They'll run straight ahead with Singletary. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Half 18. Out, go.
Throwing now is Jones. And he's caught. It's Robinson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield, perfect throw and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Up we go.
On the handoff, Singletary. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
Up we go.
Jones now on first down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Third and 6.
Up we go.
Throwing, Jones. He has Hyatt complete. Looking for room out on the edge. He's not going to find it. As a matter of fact, I think they tracked him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense, and it's fourth down. Gano's kick is good. And the Giants are going to open up a 2-touchdown lead, 24-10.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Vikings offense ready to get back at it. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And it'll bring up second down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Third and 5. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a third down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on third down? Third downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
They go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
This is Jones. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Second down and 8. He'll run here. This is Ty Chandler. And he'll lean forward, getting this to about the 35. Isaiah Simmons comes up to end that one. Here now, 3rd and 5. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings. He's on for the 5th time this afternoon. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The home team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off. Ten.
Here we go. Calm. Up we go.
Here's Jones to throw. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. Andrew Thomas, guilty there.
Still first down.
Up we go.
They'll run the toss play with Singletary. He'll get a couple of yards back, but it will be 2nd and long. Working from the gun, it's Jones. That's to Robinson. He's got it.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Throwing is Jones on 3rd down. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over him.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. The visitors' offense ready to take over possession of the football. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. On the give, it's Jones. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. He'll go right and find his running back. And And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
McCarthy to the air on second down. To the left side here. Caught by Addison. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Encroachment, defense. Still first down.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Here we go, set.
To throw is McCarthy. This one is caught by Addison.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Second and a yard. They'll run. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
Another shot at it from the 9. 2nd down and goal. Looking to throw. McCarthy. This one caught at the 4. And he churns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line. 2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. Now McCarthy. And he will score! Game on! J.J. McCarthy. Touchdown, Minnesota. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his 2nd touchdown here in week 1. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings back within 7. It's 24-17. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Tracy now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get back to work. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10.
Here we go. Out we go.
To throw, it's Jones. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, here we go. Out we go.
On the draw, it's Singletary. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
Out we go.
They'll go back to Singletary on 1st down. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Out we go.
Shotgun now for Jones. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the 4th quarter, and that's a gift. And that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway,
Here we go. Hey.
this game looks very different for this offense.
Out we go.
From the gun, it's Jones. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The visitors' offense make their way out to take over once more. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Slot man in motion left. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And that one shut down right away. Good pressure on the backside. The defense stops him for no gain. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw, it's McCarthy. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And 3rd down coming up. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. Here's 1st and 10.
Half 18, half 18.
Motion man is Hyatt.
Out we go.
A quick throw here on the RPO. It's caught by Johnson. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Receiver downfield. Offense.
You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag.
Okay, here we go. Up we go.
They'll run. It's Singletary. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
Cadence, lock in the cadence, lock in the cadence. Up we go.
On play action, it's Jones. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Now a screen going to be set up for Singletary. So a good chunk of yardage there, but still well short of the first down.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
This brought in out past the 20. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. On play action, here's McCarthy. Open man, he's got Agnew. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. The catch is made, it's Agnew. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
Sometimes that's all it takes. Just that little extra second you allow your wide receiver to continue to work open by the ability to move the pocket. Buy time with your feet, but remain a passer.
In motion, it's Jefferson. Play action now, it's McCarthy. To the middle of the field, taken in by Addison. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll stick to the ground. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. The crowd at MetLife on their feet for third down. They'll drop to throw. He's got his tight end, Hockenson. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
Here's second down and 3. They'll put Addison in motion. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical third down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got third and fourth down. There's no punt, there's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game.
And he'll take it on in. T.J. Hockenson. Touchdown, Vikings.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive. It starts with first down.
Half jumbo.
Singletary. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
He's got his man, that's Slayton. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down coming up.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do. That's a tough incompletion right there. Feels like that down was their only chance to extend this possession enough to end this game in regulation. I think the smart move here now is you have to punt this ball away. You cannot risk a fourth down failure and give your opponent a short field to get a chance to win it themselves.
Here comes the rookie out of Michigan, J.J. McCarthy, heading out for the next Vikings possession. And I want to take you through the highlights here. They have been plentiful from the quarterback position. Has the offense running at a high efficiency throughout, and we'll try to sustain it here down the stretch. This is 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Got a man, that's Sherfield. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
It just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this fourth quarter. They'll run here. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock. They'll keep it on the ground. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second. They stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Work to do. The crowd helping the defense. Third down and 9. They'll put Addison in motion. They'll run it here with Campbell. The Giants going to call their third and final timeout. The clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the game. This kick is good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's first down.
Chip, up we go.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
26. Up we go.
To throw is Jones. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. So now, Graham Gano, the veteran, in another pressure spot. This to force overtime. This one is good. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Chandler now to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense ready for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. A carry now for Chandler. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. Now a first throw here in overtime. This pass right side. Going to be caught by Addison. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
A flag is down. It's a gain of a yard. But let's check the call.
Offense.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. And that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
On second down, here's McCarthy. Out wide, here's Jefferson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Throwing again is McCarthy. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
Half 88, half 88.
They'll give it to Singletary to begin this drive. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Half jumbo, half
So
jumbo.
they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Up jump.
Now Jones. He has Hyatt complete. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag
Personal foul.
in the
Roughing the
backfield
passer.
that might
Defense.
give him 15 more yards.
Here we go. Clong, clong.
On the give, it's Singletary. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Up jump.
Jones going to hand this to Tracy. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Half, 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 half. Up jump.
Now a play fake. Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
Half, 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 half. Up jump.
To throw, it's Jones. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And this won't be a touchdown, but it will be a 1st down as they're able to get the conversion and set up 1st and goal.
We see this week in and week out, Mike. These running backs in today's game, they really have the skill set of a wide receiver. So if you're going to guard them one-on-one, and you know the offense is going to use him in the passing game, you better have that guy. You better have that matchup guy that you're confident to put on him and say, okay, you're going to go out there in space and defend a receiver like this. And after plays like that, I'm not sure how much more man coverage they can afford to play.
Here we go.
Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. And he's into the end zone. That'll do it. They win it in OT.
Offside. Defense.
So it's a win for the Men in Blue. The Giants get it done. They move to 1-0, getting the victory.
Open up the rhyme book and read the composition. I can truly give about the competition. I'm in another atmosphere, I'm on another mission. Yeah, you know that boy Logic put pen to page like a petition. You always switching up your whole position. I can see it in your face like an esthetician. Food for thought, it's the highest caliber nutrition. Everything come out my mouth, that's my whole cognition. I got out the hood, then got money in addition. I remember when that boy ain't had no pot to. They wouldn't let me in, so I never asked permission. Tours like a war, I'm getting minimum 5 mil permission. Hit the ignition and beat the emission. Like a clinician more than a musician. My flow rare like a first edition. Report for dismission. Everything I ever thought of, it came to fruition. King of the transition. We never switch and peep the acquisition, no omission. Your lyrics dry it in the prepare for collision. Then the satellite that's on an orbiting mission.
I remember we didn't have any permission. Never forget it, we on a mission. I remember that they didn't even want to listen. Now we cooking, we ain't even in